So what is up, people? Got this Corey Maggette creation video for you, 06-07 edition. Very solid small forward for the Clippers. Helped them make a little playoff run with Elton Brand in 2006, I think. And Corey Maggette out of Duke, 6'6", athletic slasher, not really three-point shooter. So he also doesn't really have any accolades, really. Not really a, big-time player. Like I said, he's above average, if that. So he's at an 83 rating. So I thought that was more than fair, actually. That was pretty generous of me. So anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. All the signature stuff like that, straight from 2K13. So you already know the deal. But here I'm really going to talk about my draft class that I have coming up. So I have a video coming out probably Friday. It's a Willie Cauley-Stein creation video. And I'm probably not going to make a whole lot of those videos. I can't give you a number of how many I'm going to make, but I'm definitely going to give you the Kentucky players, at least their ratings, because most of them, well, at least the first round guys participated in the UK draft combine, or not combine, UK Pro Day. So they basically did a bunch of the combine drills so you could see their exact athletic measurements. So you can compare those stats to players' stats in NBA 2K and basically come up with ratings that make sense. So that's basically how I did the Kentucky players. So I'm definitely going to release videos for them. But for the other guys, I might not release a few videos, but maybe, depending on what the demand is, I might drop a couple videos here and there. If some people want like RJ Hunter or like Kevon Looney for some strange reason, then I'll do that. But I wasn't really planning on it. So, because a lot of those ratings are kind of objective, especially like speed and quickness and vertical. It's hard to kind of eye some of that stuff. You don't really know exactly what a guy is capable of until they play. Well, not play. Not at least athletically, you don't know what they're capable of until the draft combine. Like I can't say D'Angelo Russell has a 37-inch vertical. No, you can't make that assumption. You have to wait until he actually gets measured. So I do have the Kentucky guys done. I'm starting off with Willie Cauley-Stein because his are the first that I got completely, or I'd say the most accurate first. So I'll do that first, and that video's on the horizon. But man, I really wish I could commentate over this gameplay because I get a few highlight plays this game. But really, I'm here to just talk about college basketball. So tournament's been really good, actually, especially from a draft prospect's perspective. A lot of the guys have been hanging around. Like, of course you have Kentucky still in there, Duke, so you have Justice Winslow, Tyus Jones, and Jahlil Okafor, of course. So those guys are still in it. Frank Kaminsky, Sam Dekker is still in it. Arizona just got knocked off by Wisconsin. They had, well, Brandon Ashley might stay another year. So Caleb Tarczewski is a second rounder maybe, and Stanley Johnson definitely a lottery guy. So, a lot of guys have been hanging around, and that's been great. So we've been able to see these guys play up against, pro-level competition, and it's been great. So you can see Karl Anthony Towns has kind of been the favorite for the #1 pick so far because of how a lot of people have noticed how Jahlil Okafor kind of has his lapses in games, especially on the defensive end. So that's kind of shifted Karl Anthony Towns into the #1 pick for most scouts, at least. And I've been keeping an eye on like what players are declaring, and I have been adjusting my draft class like that. So I have been keeping up. I'm involved. I'm not just some guy who's just making a draft class. I actually watch college basketball. I'm actually a Carolina fan. That was a tough loss to Wisconsin, man. Sam Dekker, that was tough. But I'm glad Justin Jackson is coming back, and probably the whole team is probably coming back from North Carolina. So I'm not really that worried. But anyway, that's really all I have to talk about. I got a draft class, and I've been working on it for ever since 2K even came out. When I first got 2K, first thing I did was start on this draft class, but I kind of decided to take a break from it, let the stats kind of level out, and then keep working on it, because people's draft stock always slides during the tournament and late in the season, so you never know who's going to rise up the ranks and who's going to become a lottery pick. So anyway, that's it, guys. Like I said, definitely got a new video coming on Friday. It's already uploaded, ready to be published. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you want to see more, be sure to give me some good response on that video. Like, share, comment, whatever. So I know at least how I should do those draft class players. So anyway, it's been Brian D for 3. Peace.